We're live now, though. I wasn't trying to be a dick and have it go live. I was like, it just seems to want to go vertical.
It's okay.
There we go.
You guys can talk while you're.
There we go. If anybody's bored, then they're just uneducated and.
Okay, I'm gonna steal your seat.
Come over here. All right.
So I just need to size it up, and then I'm gonna get you a double
Yeah,
check.
steal his seat.
Yeah.
So how big are you thinking? So this is the full piece, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
And I'll get you to double check that.
Yeah.
But about that big? Is that still what you're thinking?
I think so. What do you think?
It's a good size. It takes up a good amount of your arm there.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Because I know when we did the test, it was bigger than that.
Yeah, we went big,
just
big.
to kind of make sure that it.
Yeah, we're just doing a couple of the letterings.
What do you think looks good?
Well, I think more than this would be like
A little,
yeah.
a little much.
Yeah.
In terms of composition and whatnot.
Yeah. I think it sits
Yeah.
nice. It's a good size. Takes
Yeah,
up a good
I
chunk
think
of your
that I think that works for me.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Okay, I'm gonna get
Let's
this
rock.
stenciled, and then yeah, come back and then we'll get it on you.
Cool.
Clean
Let's
off
do
your
it.
arm, give you a quick little shave.
Awesome. I'm not gonna steal Jason's chair. Steal Jason's chair. Everybody else can talk.
Oh, we'll talk. We just don't want to steal your thunder.
What thunder? It's the thunder of all of this.
I'm surprised Burns didn't make you take your shirt off.
Huh?
I'm surprised Burns didn't make you take your shirt off.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I've spent a bit of time at the gym, so get some extra views.
Getting the gun show.
Yeah, exactly.
We got to keep it PG-13 though.
NC-17.
You know what?
Get a no nudity or inappropriate content on YouTube. We can't be offending those Californians.
It's true. They're easily offended.
I don't know if it's possible not to offend Californians. Do you think it's possible?
I don't know if it's
I'm
possible.
thinking no.
I'm pretty sure any fire jokes right now would be pretty offensive, so
Yeah.
I'll lay off
no
those.
fire jokes.
No what jokes?
No fire jokes, apparently.
What's that?
Californians are really
Californians.
sensitive still.
Californians
Oh,
are
yeah.
apparently sensitive.
I don't have a lot of fire jokes. I don't know what to tell you.
I don't know any fire jokes.
I like to stay away from the elements when I'm joking around.
You avoid solstices. You don't want to get into the four directions of the winds, any of that
It's
stuff.
too controversial.
Too controversial.
Water.
In fact, I refuse to listen to Earth, Wind, and Fire as a band.
Wind direction.
Disgusting.
Yeah, the worst.
Earth, Wind, and Fire. Bass players.
What are we missing? Earth, Wind, Fire? Oh, you're missing water.
Water. Earth, Wind, Fire. Water. Yeah, they apparently don't like water
I guess.
in their band.
Yeah.
No water in their band. I guess that happens at the after party.
Perhaps.
Maybe it doesn't. I don't know.
Perhaps.
I personally choose not to recognize some of the elements.
Which ones should we not recognize?
I'll tell you when we're off live stream.
Yeah.
I don't want to get into
No,
any-
no, I totally get it.
I'm
I
not.
don't know which way is up and which way is down for that thing.
Which way is what?
For the tattoo.
Oh, he's gonna verify.
I will verify.
I'll put it on you because I'm pretty sure, but then I can always backtrack once I get it incorrect. Okay.
That's the top.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna show you here.
Ooh.
So this
Cool.
is how it's gonna sit on your arm. Like
Yeah.
that.
Awesome.
I'm gonna get you to double check in the mirror. And then I'll
That's
get you to sign
wicked.
the back and just make sure that there's no errors there.
Yeah.
That way,
I-
you can't sue me. It's all up to you.
I do like that due diligence.
Yeah, I get everyone to sign the back of everything. Anytime
proof.
there's
Sign the
words or
proof.
anything, I had some interesting situations that I was just like, I was glad I had them sign it. You know, people getting their own kids' birthdays wrong. and stuff like that.
Always get it signed.
Come on
I
over
do the
here.
same thing.
Come stand over here.
Yeah.
And then I'll just get you to roll this up a bit.
Oh, sorry, I tried to come up with the most
No, that's right.
whatever worthy thing I could.
I was always and then I'll try and watch your face. I don't want to spray.
Unless you're getting a Tyson.
Yeah, really.
I always thought that you'd hear those stories of people talking about, just random stories, people being like, oh, the tattoo artist fucked up or screwed up, and they They got my wedding date wrong. They got my kid's birthday wrong. They spelled, my nephew's name wrong.
Dude.
And then I remembered, and then one day I was talking RJ when I was working with him. He was talking about getting everything signed. And I never thought of it before when I heard these stories. I was like, oh man, that tattoo artist is shitty. Then I remembered how the fuck would I know your wedding anniversary when I met you 10 minutes ago? Like, this is all information you wrote down when you looked in the mirror to make sure that it was correct.
Yeah. And besides, if I knew your wife, I wouldn't have married her either. No.
Ooh, that's on the live stream.
That's why I said it.
But you're right. Nobody wants to take responsibility either.
Oh yeah.
So it's just easier to blame Burns.
Yeah, just blame me.
Just blame Burns.
I had someone that got a kid's birthday. They got this piece and it had a few birthdays in it.
Yeah.
And I was I remember I got him to sign everything. I wrote them down. I was double check everything, call your wife, everything. He's I think I know my kids' birthdays. And then 3 months later, I missed 20 calls from him in an hour. And I was I'm gonna let this guy chill for a couple days and call him back.
Yeah.
I called back a couple days later. I was hey, I missed a bunch of calls from you. Everything okay? And then he was yeah, I was super mad at you. And then I realized I signed that piece of paper with the birthdays on it. And I was so
always.
So you were gonna blame me until you remembered that you signed a paper.
When we do commercials and stuff, and even when I was doing print stuff, everything had to be signed off before it was always. Because there's always somebody that's gonna go and try and sue or threaten or make things difficult. It's but then if it's right there, then everything's covered. Most people are okay. I think it's just the 1%.
Every day
Every day.
I wake up, my first thought is, today's the day I'm gonna get sued.
It seems to be a common one.
It's a stressful way to live, but
I live that same way.
today's the day.
I just renewed all of our production insurance today.
That's what you got to
All
do.
Our errors and omissions and.
This is where you tell everyone on live stream that I didn't have you sign a waiver today.
Yeah, but now it's there. No, have me sign it as well. You should.
No, you signed last time you came in.
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah. Okay, there we go. See, and besides, if it's on wrong, I screwed it up.
Oh, yeah.
Dave, what did I do wrong? Well, you screwed it up. That's my
I guess you
buddy.
had to say.
All right.
No, same way you were. Same arm.
As you were.
Yeah.
Cool.
Maybe a little symmetry, a little bit on each arm.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe.
Just a half.
Yeah.
Split it down the middle.
Just a little arrow that says
Stay
over.
way, just relax. So we're gonna go about the same height as we went before, right?
Yeah, it seemed like
Under
a
the
good,
ball of the shoulder. Okay.
Yeah, it seemed like a good place to start.
Okay. We're gonna start the same
Yeah.
spot. I'm just gonna give it a nice marking. I'm gonna follow a bit down.
It'll also look nice now that I missed a bunch of weight training, so it'll have skinny little arms. I gotta bulk up again. It's, bulk more. I'm hugely bulky.
You broke the fourth wall, man.
Who broke the fourth wall? Jason, did you break the fourth wall?
He's looking at the camera.
It's first person.
Doing good, cowboy.
There we go. Yeah, I'm not sure who's watching. My guess is it's more like.
Well, you're up to 20 at one point.
Oh, nice.
Are you shitting me?
No, you're up to 20. You were.
I won.
We got to start doing some. We got to start having some action here. There needs to be some tattooing or some accidents or some.
That's why I said we should get the boring part of the way. And
What's
just
that line? Have you seen Rock and Roll?
Rock and rule?
Rock and Roll. So it's kind of like Nirvana did it in the early '80s. It was kind of like heavy metal, but even more out there than heavy metal.
I should have done this whole thing without cleaning and without gloves so that people had a different exciting to talk about.
Yeah.
It would have been. It would have spurred things on.
Infection.
That's the follow up.
Sepsis. Death.
It's hard for people to visually know that I'm using a dirty needle. So
We'll have to do a little B-roll where you drop it in something.
yeah.
Drop it in some yogurt.
Yeah. What brilliant genius vibes did we achieve today? I dropped my pen in the toilet.
Exactly. Just keep it in between your mouth.
Okay. This looks.
Between the latrine.
So if you pack on a bunch of muscle, it might distort this stick. So
Oh, that's fine.
yeah. So try not to stick with the skipping rope.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not intending to do the Arnold Schwarzenegger thing, but
Yeah,
I
that looks-
will probably bulk
Why
up
don't you
a
give
little
the camera a view there? See
There
how
we
center
go.
looks. So if anyone has any opinions.
Anyone throws any issues with it, throw it up in the chat there.
bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll give you Cory's home phone number.
Use Cory's home phone number.
If
If it gets distorted, it'll be Henry's fault. It's
Yeah.
like when I can't.
I hope Henry didn't translate it for you.
No, Henry
Okay.
didn't translate.
I'm gonna look up the.
I love you,
text.
Henry, but you're not translating my freaking Japanese.
Let's go to the big mirror. You can take a look. You can see how it sits, and then I'll get you to sign the
the big
paper.
mirror.
Oh no, this one over here. Then you don't have to lean
Cool.
over.
Oh, sweet, cool, awesome. I'm running out of early 90s.
Oh, that sits nice.
That does sit nice. That looks really nice.
Yeah, that looks really good there.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Centered,
Yeah.
flows, everything looks right.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Sign off.
We gotta let it sit for a couple minutes there. I'm gonna get you to sign this in the
We must
meantime.
let it sit for a few
Yeah.
minutes.
And then I'm gonna wipe off.
Oh wait, you're German. I can't talk like
Wait,
that.
show it, show it.
We got the stencil and it sits.
I think you're good there. I don't know why you want to get it tattooed. We just come every week and get the stencil put on.
Yeah, exactly.
We're just updating parts of this video. Part 2 of the same stencil.
And we're putting the same
Part
stencil
2
on
of
again.
the same stencil. And that concludes our programming day. Come back next week or
Alright, so I'm just gonna get you to double check everything. If you have to Google anything, call anyone.
So this is how it should look, right? Like the.
Oh.
This is how the.
Yeah, those are the right characters.
So you're starting with that, like it's
I can-
two things this way and one thing that way.
I can, if I can get into my Gmail, then I can just double check, but I'm pretty sure that's
Well, I'm
it.
using the exact stencil that you sent me.
Yeah,
Oh,
then that's it. Because these look right. These are the same characters. Let me see the characters.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are the same characters.
It's too late once it starts buzzing.
I'm not hugely, no, it is right.
Okay.
It's right.
So I'll show you. This is the stencil you sent me.
Yeah.
I didn't flip anything.
Oh no,
in
I know you.
Yeah, I'll just show you. So this is
Yeah, that's it.
based on what you sent me. And get rid of that. That's right off the
Yeah,
page
that's
you
it.
sent me.
Yeah.
So if you want to just double check everything, if you have to Google any of the
Yeah.
the lettering, anything, go ahead. And then I'll
And that's me, not you. That's
Yeah.
that's me.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm sure it's right, and I know that you didn't. I just want to make sure I didn't.
Yeah, no, this is exactly. So double check everything.
I actually
Google it.
had my friend Dave check it, and you could check it as well.
Call the embassy.
Yep.
Anything you
Phone a
want.
friend. Poll the audience.
Yeah, we sent it to me.
I don't believe I did.
You can poll the audience.
This is right though. Actually, you know what? There's an easier way.
Just slap the old Google Translate on that bad boy.
Oh, that's one thing I wouldn't trust with
Because because the swatches
Yeah,
go
it's
from
right.
upper
I'm
right
just
to lower
I'm just
left.
making sure I
Yeah,
didn't screw
yeah,
anything
exactly.
up.
There's no rush except for your viewers that want to see
Yeah.
this match.
We want
I
to see
wanna
some
see.
ink on skin.
Yeah, what was that? That's why I was referencing the.
Although we did get a bit of a hit when I said there was going to be some shaving going on. We got it was a little bit of a boost.
It just skyrocketed in
Yeah.
numbers. Yeah.
There's a lot. There was one person that said fire, and then there was a person that put a bow and said hello, and then after the shaving was done,
It's right.
Yeah. Then they just everyone disappeared. Like
Yeah.
I got what I came for. I'm out of here.
That's right.
Yeah.
What do you want me to sign?
I'll get you to sign that paper.
interesting
You
thing
just
though
write
is
your name and date, and I'll keep that in my little file.
average viewer is only 9 minutes. I don't know what this is, but
I don't know, it's
February
YouTube language.
6,
Viewers.
20,
Yeah,
yeah.
like the average
Oh, sign.
number of viewers in a 9-minute span of time is a certain number, is that what it
how much does he pay for tattoos? That's the question.
Who?
It's come up on the chat. Cowgirl has said, how much does he
Somebody's
pay for?
asking? Oh,
That's what I'm also doing. Not only do I film, but I actually read the questions out.
Oh, okay.
An expert here.
I'm charging for my appearance on this video too, so it's pretty high. No, like someone's asking like the hourly rate.
I assume so. How much does he pay for tattoos? That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, okay. Well, I
the
charge.
best.
Yeah, depending on design, depending on like how much I had to work on drawing it, because some like a half sleeve can take 4 to 10 hours to draw ahead of time, plus the time in the shop would be anywhere from 140 to 160 an hour.
140 to 160 an hour.
Yeah.
It's cheaper than a good therapist.
Yeah.
Ask him if he can do a flaming tiger tail. I'm not gonna answer for Burns, but I know Burns can do
Did
anything.
somebody actually say that?
That is correct.
I think I know who said that.
Well, I'm gonna tell you it's cowgirl. Not cowgirl 420, cowgirl 69, straight up cowgirl.
That's
Not reverse cowgirl,
cowgirl. Okay. I don't know. Now I don't know who.
but
that
you're
is.
interrupting. We need to know about this tiger tail.
Oh,
Tiger tail. Flaming tiger tail. Absolutely.
100% Burns will give you this 5-lock guarantee of a flaming tiger tail.
I'll do it in any style. I'll tattoo it anywhere.
Oh, they are thinking about getting it for their girlfriend.
Oh, that's nice. A nice gift.
It's Valentine's Day coming up.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I don't know if Burns is, I think you're maybe Valentine's Day 2026 maybe.
Burns, I'll put your Instagram in the tag as well, like after, so that when people see it.
Oh, yeah.
I should have done that before. I just.
Yep. Let me switch to a little bit more uncomfortable sharing here.
Unless you want to give it verbal, like just quickly now, and after.
Oh, we'll do the sponsors and the plugs after.
Okay.
We'll get ink to skin so we don't lose these people.
It's YouTube.
Yeah.
There's only so much, only so many plugs we're allowed to show. Or it's
Give me a
PG-13.
sec here. Just gonna wipe this down and then we should be ready to get going.
Yeah, rock and roll. She can sing or she can scream. I'm surprised you of all people have not seen that. It's awesome.
Oh no, don't hop up yet.
Oh, not yet.
First tattoo.
First tattoo.
Also, Cory's first tattoo. This is the first tattoo experience,
This is the first tattoo I have ever had.
which is like a girlfriend experience except different.
Except different. I don't know. We'll see.
I'm really excited to be doing my first tattoo
It depends
today.
on. It depends on the girlfriend, I guess. Like, you know.
I'm a little nervous, a little shaky.
Here's the needle.
Well, you know what?
Giving point to the tattoo.
I also got my first tattoo from Burns. He's very gentle, very, what's I'm looking for? Reassuring.
Yeah, I say positive things like.
Yep.
We have also, I
You got
suppose, full
this, champ.
disclosure.
Yeah.
Should we say how we all know each other, or is that?
Oh no, that's part of the mystery. You got to build some lore here.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll let people figure it out.
There's a long story, a big journey, a ring.
Yeah.
So, no, that's good. Just give it a sec here and then get everything moved along.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you don't use the office chair, Burns.
What's that? It's hard to like.
Maneuver?
Yeah, it's a little hard to maneuver, and I got the arms on it, and I swing into things, get my cords wrapped.
Well, okay. Well, you know what? You're the professional.
Yeah.
I'm just worried about your ergonomics.
Just for the record, it doesn't say I'm a professional in the form.
It actually says for this tattoo is for this is for entertainment purposes only. Okay, well we're almost at the big shot here. We're gonna put some ink to skin. We're gonna get a close up of Cory's face to see that that first hit.
All right. Hop on up.
All right, let's do it.
Oh, this is my fave. Like this is the you know what? I don't know if they use this term in filming things, but it's like the money shot.
I use that term. I use the term.
The money shot.
Sorry about my socks.
That's okay. We're not
The
putting
socks appear dirty, but they are not.
we're not putting the socks in the shot. That's a different video.
Dog here.
That's a different video with the socks.
Okay, so
Also not PG-13.
first issue, you gotta sit up.
Oh.
No slouching.
Maybe I'll get to the arm I'm tattooing.
Posture up. Posture up.
Oh, you gotta sit up straight.
Oh, sit up straight.
Yeah, I
Ma-
gotta get to the arm tattoo at an angle there.
Maybe that's a new thing where they just hide it and you try and just tag it when you can.
I'm trying not. I've had people. I'll be like getting a stencil on and be something on their hip, and they'll be standing in front of the mirror, and they're like, "So, do I just stand for this tattoo? Do I?" I'm like, "Oh man, that's a lot of strain on the artist." It's like, drawing a live cartoon.
No, I've got to strap you to the table, you idiot. No.
All right. Put
Well,
your arm up there.
That's why Burns agreed. He said I could hold you down if you started squirming.
Yeah.
Okay. Everything looks good to me. Good position.
Looks awesome. Let's do it. Paint it black. I guess literally. Well, it's not paint.
It's ink. Burns is just using fountain pen ink.
Yeah, exactly.
Got it out of his dad's Parker.
Yeah, just use a crayon.
Let's go right around here.
Broken Crayola crayons.
Yeah, been using Pelican ink since '97.
There we go. Actually, the inks themselves are pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, here it is, the big moment.
The big moment.
It's dragging on as I get my needles.
You gotta build it up a bit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The artist is selecting his palette.
He's selecting his palette. We've got there's a different needle for the outline and then another one for a fill.
Mm-hmm.
What do you have on there? I feel like I know this movie, but it's not coming to me.
It's like I think it's like a old Giallo film.
Oh, I was gonna say it looked like an Italian Dario Argento kind of.
Yeah, it's something like I don't know, it's low budget as it can be. Filmed with a potato in
Yeah.
1972.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna start at the bottom.
Here we
work our way to
go.
the top.
Awesome.
I think that's is that like a song?
That's what a song.
It's Drake, but we're not gonna acknowledge Drake.
Oh God, I'm.
Yeah, no.
Drake does
Not in the current environment.
Drake does not count as music. I'm
Did
sorry.
Drake do something wrong?
Well, there's some
Entire
accusations. There's some accusations.
His
Oh, is
entire
there?
career.
Yeah.
Oh man.
We're gonna assume everything after Degrassi was sort of an issue.
There's accusations.
Everything after Degrassi.
I think the most serious accusation is him being an artist. That's a really mean thing to say, but
The King of Pomatom.
well, okay.
I wouldn't-
Not insult an artist. Just I don't know. Not.
Okay, this is where it gets exciting.
Yeah, here
So,
we go. Here we
if
go.
you feel uncomfortable or dizzy or anything weird, you just let me know and we can stop. There's never any problem.
Oh, good.
I tend to get dizzy, possibly throw up while tattooing, so I'll let you know.
That's
Cool.
just that's professional courtesy.
Alright,
Does not count as a submission.
I'll start with a small spot, kind of give you a taste
Small
for
spot.
We've got first blood
it. How's that?
No, not too bad at all.
with no blood, but
No.
we have first ink.
Blood. We got blood on the TV though. Something like blood. I made a point of having orange juice.
Orange juice.
I don't know if how much help that would do, but
Helps prevent fainting or low blood pressure.
not too bad so far.
Yeah,
It
you
just
did good.
seems to be. This is different for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I heard it's like taking a little cat's nail and just dragging it along your skin.
I have a Siamese cat, and she does that anyway with no artistic.
No
You know.
artistic intentions.
No.
He's clipped her toenails before.
Oh dear God. Man.
Not much is worse than that.
Having a hard time focusing. The only thing was doing a flaming tiger tail.
You know what? That's next. You don't want to skip. You got to stay one job at a time.
Yeah. You know, I might just shut it down for the day and get working on that tiger tail.
When we went in, John was like, when we did when we were watching the fight night, the CJI Invitationals or whatever, he's like, yeah, you gotta get like a flaming skull, Cory. And I'm like, you know what? Let's maybe we'll work up to that.
Well, there's a guy.
Let's get my nickname in here first.
There's a guy that's crazy. John, what was it, like 3 years ago? No tattoos.
Yeah.
Now, John, all tattoos.
Yeah, he's got quite a few.
He's a believer. I get the impression that the first one is seldom the last one. I'll be honest, I was already kind of starting to think about if I got another one later, wonder what I'd get or where. This one I've been thinking about for a long time though.
Well, they say
Rather than-
the first one's meaningful.
Yeah.
Then Burns just gets one because. What am I gonna? I like toast. I should get a piece of toast.
Some toast, some avocado toast.
Yeah,
Man, I think an avocado toast tattoo is cheaper than getting avocado toast.
it's
at a
quite
restaurant.
possible.
Have you seen that?
Now?
People get like
Now?
Frank's,
Oh, yeah.
Frank's on avocado on toast and it's like $16.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Well, eggs aren't cheap now. There's a big run.
I hate
Oh, eggs, avocados. Why am I thinking eggs?
The only thing that annoys me more than avocado is getting sushi and they have a big freaking, they put avocado in sushi. I hate that.
Oh, it's my favorite. That's
Really?
like, yeah, all of it
Wow.
is just avocado rolls.
Well, Burns is a veterinarian, so he can't have raw fish.
Veterinarian is
Just putting Easter eggs in there for people. Did you say veterinarian or vegetarian?
Yeah, and I'm generally vegan, although not strictly. Every so often, I will, just so that I don't get a complete intolerance to it.
Intolerance to meat or intolerance to other
I
vegans?
can't. I honestly can't eat meat. I can't digest
Oh.
red meat anymore. I can't digest. Once a year, I will. Usually at the Christmas party when there's like pizza or whatever. That's the one time per year where I will.
Oh.
And
where I
Happy
will have
Hung
meat.
Kitchen.
And every so often I will have the soup at the, as funny as the name is, the Happy Hung Kitchen. They have like the pho soup, which is really nice. But generally speaking, I haven't really, I can't.
Happy and hung. eh?
Yep.
Yeah.
I think that was in my wedding vows.
Oh, I was gonna say that's the name of my cabin. Happy Hung Manor.
That'd be a great boat name.
You should.
Happy
Happy and
Hung.
hung.
Happy and Hung.
The SS Happy Hung.
The SS Happy Hung, and it's always attached to a tiny little lasso, so if you don't end up, fulfilling your duties, then you don't get to keep them anymore.
I would say hung is in the eye of the beholder.
Yeah. It's all perspective.
It's all relative. That's why I only date girls with small hands.
Yeah. If you're looking up, it's huge. If you're looking down, it's
Exactly.
It's like, oh my God, what do I do with this?
No comments on the Happy Hung. Has anyone else ate at Happy Hung or been to Happy Hung? I am not aware of where Happy Hung is.
Northgate Mall.
Has
Northgate
anyone
Mall.
been on their boat?
Yes.
Happy Hung's boat? I don't know.
No?
It's probably where they
Oh, I
get
should. Oh, be careful what I say there.
Yep.
Yeah. This is a real business, right?
It is 100%. This is definitely not where
I
we
will-
normally shoot dice.
I will,
yeah.
I will.
Much
work-
respect to Happy
Happy
and
Hung.
Hung.
To be perfectly honest with you, I don't treat this channel, it actually hasn't affected my business at all. It seems to have helped it.
Yes.
So I had people say,
We'll
you
see how
shouldn't-
today goes.
Yeah, you shouldn't put like I'll live stream Thursday and Friday nights the video games, and some people go, "That's really unprofessional. You don't run an advertising agency and whatever." It's like, have you seen our client list?
Yeah.
They know there's a difference between, we've been around a while now, like Skycron's been around a while, so they know that they're gonna get. And we're doing a show for NBC every week, for crying out loud. I mean, it's okay to be human. I think 20 years ago, it would be more of a liability, but I think now you can have a personality.
I'm still working on mine, but yes, I agree. You can have personality in business.
You can have personality in business, especially if you kind of know what your clientele is like,
Yeah.
and that they kind of know
It
what.
doesn't always have to be personal,
No.
you know?
No. It's like, I don't like dogs. It's like, well, then you won't like us because they got 140-pound
Who
dogs.
is messaging you saying, I don't like dogs, and you're...
Well, nobody so far. We're still at the
Everyone
Tiger Tail. We haven't got much since the Tiger Tail.
Everyone like dogs?
Anyone like dogs?
Who likes dags?
Dags?
Get one for your caravan.
Dogs. So we had 20 people watching at one point.
20, we're up to 12 again. It varies depending on if we're talking about shaving or if we're talking about dogs.
So shaving people are like, "Bleh, screw this. guess I'm not too.
Shaving
Yeah.
seems to be a big draw.
It was a big draw.
But it was. That's kind of.
Oh, I thought that would have caused people to drop.
No,
off.
no. Well, they tuned in initially when they found out what we were shaving and it was your arm. We got some drop offs, but we're floating anywhere from 8
What
to
the
20.
hell were they thinking we were
Well,
gonna
that
shave
stuff
and
you
put on
bought,
camera?
You did a video on that bottle of stuff that you bought that it stops you from getting.
Just
Yep.
the bottle stuff from the
Irritation.
dark web that you
Yeah.
ordered.
Oh yeah.
It stops
$20
you
bucks.
from getting irritation after shaving your nuts.
Oh yeah.
Whoa.
Can't, that,
And you got that on the dark web.
No, it came from Gillette.
Oh, the best your nuts can get? I don't know what Gillette's new topic is.
Are they allowed?
don't
If you don't like dogs, you won't like that video.
So anyone who doesn't speak Japanese, if you want to throw up in the comments what you think Cory's tattoo says, no using Google Translate. Just use your basic Japanese character knowledge, please.
I made sure I had Dave and his wife check it. I had it extra double checked.
Well, I didn't change anything from the paper.
Oh, I know you didn't. I know you
You
didn't.
should be safe.
It
You
is
should be safe. Whatever you said you wanted on your arm is what you got.
It's sort of my nickname anyway.
I always wanted a nickname.
We give you some. We just don't tell you what they are.
They're on the group chat.
Yeah. Well, the group chat we didn't invite you to. That's where we have your nickname.
Well, it seems appropriate. Stuff is, well, I guess we're keeping it a secret, but, it seems appropriate. Like, I've been working pretty hard and getting better, and the nickname seems to fit. So,
What is the nickname? I hope it's not white belt,
no, it's,
because that changes.
no, it says Kenichi. It's named after a character where he's really not very good at all, but he's stubborn and he keeps going back and he keeps working and working and working and working at it, even though there are days where he doesn't really want to, and he ends up actually becoming pretty good.
Oh,
Like Rudy.
yeah, like Rudy.
Yeah.
Rudy?
Except Rudy never really got proficient, I don't think. He was,
Well, not at least in the first episode, but yeah.
No,
One touch of the ball is not proficient,
no.
is what I tell my wife.
But yeah.
On a good day, I can hold Vanessa down for 45 seconds.
We're going to have to cut that.
Okay, too late.
No talking about holding people down.
No.
We're talking about jujitsu, folks, just in case
Yeah, no.
you're
it's-
new to the
it's-
chat and we're not sure why
Yeah.
we're holding people down. It's perfectly acceptable in that context.
Acceptable and legal, but
In that context.
now in that context, yes.
I don't know how long I could hold a woman now.
Whoa.
Before the
Well-
cops get there.
I was going to say, as part of the patriarchy, I've been doing it for generations.
Just existing, I believe
Well, the police station is right across the
Oh, we don't want to be
street.
giving out where
Oh,
our
okay,
location
fair
is.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Sort of the parking people outside. I'm gonna move my car in my 2-hour limit.
Don't you have your own parking spot, Burns?
No. There's no parking spots to be had.
How do we
sold
gotta
them all
cut
the-
that?
They gave them all
stuff
the.
we could cut and can't cut.
They gave them all the M park. Now we can't park anywhere.
And park was pretty cheap though.
What?
It's like $5 for
Oh,
4
I
hours.
thought I had to pay M-Park for like 3 months because they were redoing my parking lot, and it was $330 a spot.
Oh,
You gotta,
Ouch.
you gotta
For how
remember,
long?
you're just paying to like not be in your vehicle. Any amount is too
Yeah.
much.
oh, that's
I cannot be in my vehicle at home and just leave it there and everyone leaves me alone. I like to park.
Oh, parking.
Oh yeah, we've got that hashtag no M-Park. If you hate M-Park, throw up a little heart there. Again, still tattooing Cory's arm. Still waiting to see if anyone has any translations as to what Cory's arm says. No spoilers if you listen to the earlier part of the stream.
And now you're telling them where they can, just cheat and reference what I said because I'm an idiot and I didn't realize that we were doing a little. Any new comments?
No, we're last one is oh, my real name is Kelly. Oh, sorry about that. No, yeah,
Kelly.
Kelly. We missed that. Kelly with an I. I thought it was
Oh.
Khalees.
Is that the
Sorry,
the
Kelly.
dragon tail?
Yes.
Oh, awesome.
So we're still going along here. Cory hasn't cried. Burns hasn't fainted.
Yeah.
When Cory stops moving, I'll finish the outline.
Important to stay still. No sneezing. No rapid motions. Even if your hemorrhoids are flaring. Do hemorrhoids flare?
I don't know how
I don't
hemorrhoids
know.
work.
I don't know how hemorrhoids work. I thought it'd be
I
funny.
wouldn't mind getting a sponsorship deal from Preparation H.
Hey,
Oh, hey. There's a good one.
they've been around for a long time.
Yeah, how much will it cost? Bend over.
Do you know what? I don't even know what Preparation H does. I've seen it. I've jokes about it in movies, current jokes, and that actually.
Well, you know what? Maybe the next video we'll do a sampling, like a vertical.
A shave and a Preparation H.
Yeah, a little vertical tasting, if you will.
Emily, what does Preparation H do? That's
Okay,
what you're.
it is a topical anti-inflammatory.
Mm.
So it draws out fluid, so the jokes you see about it removing eye bags are correct.
Wow.
Yeah.
What are eye bags?
Like when you get puffy,
What I have now.
puffy under the eyes.
When you don't sleep
tired.
enough.
Yeah.
I missed classes. I'll stop whining about it. I've been whining about it all morning.
What's that?
Hey, it's your video. You missed class this morning.
I missed class this morning.
I missed class in 2025.
Yeah.
It's like a crisscross song. Remember crisscross?
Hey, they'll make you jump.
You're a brown belt though. You haven't.
No, I don't know if I'm currently considered a brown belt anymore.
Oh,
I think once you leave, you're sort of like an ex-brown belt. You get like the RTE after your
Oh.
name,
you're.
like a retired Army colonel.
You've got a key and a key. It's legit.
Okay, almost done the outline.
Brown belt, a black belt, and a white belt. Walk into a bar.
Walk into a tattoo parlor.
Walk into a tattoo parlor. And have questionably appropriate conversations about
I think
Paul's Preparation H and
We're so close to finishing the outline, and I'll give it a good clean. We'll start packing.
Packing it up. Pack it up, pack it in. Let me begin.
Nicely done.
I think people were hoping for more screaming or crying.
Well, it's not too late. You got to give the people what they want. Kelly might still be on here. I don't know if we want to scream if she's buying, if they're buying tattoos for their friends. They probably want this to be a nice, happy thing. But you know what?
I
Well,
like
if they're
this.
gonna come and have it done, they need to know where the shop is.
Well, you know what? We're on Halifax Street. I believe 1756 Halifax Street.
If Kelly showed up right now, like right now, I don't know. I don't even know what I'd do.
If Kelly's in Regina, if she
Is
wants to
Kelly
show
in
up.
Regina?
I don't know, Kelly, if you're still on, are you in Regina? And is it possible to come meet Jason Burns in public
On the video.
on the video? Well, I'll draw you an outline. I don't want to commit to his talents. I'll draw you an outline. I'll draw you a stencil.
And it's safe because we're next to a police station.
We are next to the police station
Yes.
on 1756 Halifax Street.
We couldn't give the location before, but now we can.
We're now feeling confident.
The address is on the internet.
It is. And now so is this.
For all eternity.
If Kelly comes right now, I'll give her a discount on her friend's tattoo.
There you go.
Coincidentally, Cory's tattoo is going to get a little bit more pricey.
That's okay.
Cory's going to get a 1 for 2 special, and you'll get free 99.
Hell no.
Buy 2, get 1 free.
It's like Kelly has
Oh, you
left
gotta
the
be careful
chat.
moving.
Kelly has left the chat.
Yeah, no,
Bye, Kelly.
you don't want to be moving too much around. I can move all you want. If you want me to scratch you just let me know. Don't move. You're going to end up with some ex-ante goose or some ex-ante crabs.
Don't make me laugh.
You're going to end up with an umlaut over one of those.
I don't have to learn German.
Oh, we're down to 4. I don't know if our song and dance routine's working there. Oh, back up to 7. Forget it. We're perfect the way we are.
7. Okay.
Skyrocketed.
Yeah, that's like a 90%. Oh, 90% increase.
Oh, all we had to mention was Germany.
This is a really good opportunity to discuss cryptocurrencies again. No.
Fantastic. So me personally, I'm a purist. I stick with Bitcoin. But I was on the Verse white paper that was on Bitcoin.com.
I own 0.00 0.05 of a Bitcoin?
Well, you know what? I hold Bitcoin because I never know when I'm going to have to go to Panama. So I think Panama is actually using Bitcoin as their national currency.
Huh.
And
Well,
we're back down to 5.
so much for that. I have 0.00 Bitcoin. 0.00.
That's a good amount. All right, outline is done. Now we're gonna start filling everything in.
There we go.
You're doing
Now I
good.
just gotta get some more definition in these muscles.
Oh, I was going to say, Burns can only do so much. He can tattoo you some abs if you need.
Now I can do some
No, no.
shading around the tricep here.
No, I'll do it old school. I'll be honest, like I have not
Old school, what's that?
like going
Steroids?
to Boston.
Steroids.
Yeah. Going to Boston before Christmas, like it's like, oh, I'm starting to get some nice definition in my arms. Now I look like a noodle again. That's okay.
Hey?
Fix all that shit up.
All right, we're switching to a different needle here. And we're gonna start shading this guy in.
The thicker paintbrush here.
Ah,
So just a heads up, if you're still with us, we are at 20% power.
20%.
Oh, it'll get through. It's
Okay.
fine. It was a
Well, you don't know how
35
long this tattoo is going to be.
It's shouldn't be too much longer.
At 20%, it'll go for another hour, easy. The battery on this thing is surprisingly good.
What is this?
Are we going to? Yeah, the battery will be dead before I get to the point of overcharging him.
Yeah,
right?
100%.
I don't want to
We'll
overcharge
Whoa.
live.
no, we'll turn it off for that
If
part.
it goes over, you need to charge me for it because it's your time.
Well, I think we went over with the 20 minutes setting up the camera. Burns
Yeah.
is into OT already.
No, that's fine. That's my fault, and I'm gonna pay for it. It's not a big deal.
This is a good opportunity to check. You want this black, right?
Yeah.
Orange, green, yellow. Yeah, let's keep it black.
You know what they say?
And I have to wait. How long do I have to wait before I can roll again? A week or a couple?
If you ask Burns and Burns' experience, it's what, 43, 44 minutes?
Yeah, I usually, when I get tattooed, I usually pack it up and head to class.
I think I took off a week.
Yeah. And that's why you heal better than I do.
So if I go tomorrow morning,
No, you should take about a week after the bandage comes off, is what I say.
fair enough.
How long does the bandage stay on?
It stays on for about 4 or 5 days.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you got about 2 weeks, just shy of 2 weeks.
Well, at least Sean will know I have a good excuse for today. Well, actually, I didn't, because it was the morning before I came.
I told him you were getting a penis extension.
Oh, well, I can't complain about that.
That's a lot of shadowing I have to work with.
There's not enough ink in the world. Yeah.
I was trying to think of a funny medical procedure, but then I realized that medical procedures probably aren't funny.
For only $29.95, YouTube.
Penises are always funny.
Penises are always funny.
They're on top.
Brought to you by Wilbur's Wobbly Wang for only $29.95. Yeah.
Happy hung.
I haven't eaten there before.
It's right beside Happy Hung.
Don't make me laugh. I haven't eaten Wilbur's Wobbly Wang.
I hear it's all you can eat, but whatever.
Wilberforce Willie's Wobbly Wang.
This is going good.
Western Wobbly Wang.
It's a lot easier shading everything in when you're talking and moving and laughing than it is doing line work. I must say.
Let's do some fine line work here.
No. Need more line work. Wait, I've decided I don't want the tattoo anymore. How can we get rid of it? I'm kidding.
Oh, jeez.
Well, we have the belt grinder in the
I
back.
bet, yeah, exactly. We'll just get like a cheese grater and just, take it off and just to keep it from getting disinfected.
Nice saturated black in there.
Wow, that's real nice actually.
Yeah, you take black really well.
Whoa.
I got nothing. There's not a whole lot of time where I've got no smart ass comment to add to that. I got nothing.
No, I don't see any opportunity for a joke there.
Nope.
No, there really isn't one.
Really, there's no laughing in tattoo work.
Nope.
Serious business.
Who'd have thunk all those years of coloring on your notebook would finally pay off?
Yeah. All the Japanese lettering I've been working with.
Yep. Those 4 years you studied in Osaka.
Have you ever seen them like the people that dedicated their lives to like doing like calligraphy in Japan? Man, that's beautiful.
They do beautiful work. There was a guy I remember that came when I was, this was before I moved out to Sask, when I was a kid. There was a guy that came from Japan through the Japanese embassy, and he was one of the, I guess,
master?
yeah, he was a master.
The little raccoons there. Little theme song of the raccoons.
Yeah, that's my ringtone. The raccoons run with us. I have the raccoon, I have Run With Us as my ringtone, and then I have the duck hunt. Little beep 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 beep.
Oh,
That's
Duck
my-
Hunt, that
yeah.
was good.
That's.
I'm
so
not-
If you text me, you'll hear that.
Well, I only got 2 hands. And
Was there like a specific rule? You all remember Duck Hunt,
100%.
right? Like,
Came
was
with
there,
my Nintendo.
Was there a specific guideline on where you were supposed to shoot from? Like, could you go? Because if I went to the screen, I could get all the ducks. But if I went far, like, did they have like a rule set like you have to be at the end of the court?
I don't think there was, because I think, it's like Monopoly. You make your own house rules. I think, you want to take a couple steps back.
Well, you know how the system works. It basically just compares, essentially just like when you flash it, it basically just compares the light refraction to where it is in the pixel. It's actually fairly advanced for when it's made.
Well,
But we'll throw it up in the chat. Is there rules on how far you have to be back when playing Duck Hunt?
Yeah.
Only on the Nintendo home entertainment system.
Like nothing to do with like how it works or how accurate it is.
Oh yeah,
But, like,
just
when-
fair play.
Yeah, when you're just playing with your friends, like, did anyone have a guideline? Because I remember playing with people, like my brother and his friend, or a friend that we had, and they'd come over, and like one guy's 2 inches from the screen, the other guy's far back. Trying
Well,
to
I
sniper
think
it.
you all had to be in the same spot. I know we had the guy that always got excited,
Yeah.
and he would just stretch his arm out and start moving closer and closer to the screen.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
And then you got to call them on it,
100%. It's got to
Yeah.
be fair.
and then things get weird.
It's sort of like dueling. It's 10 paces.
I had my buddies get, like, there's always that one kid, and sometimes I was that kid, sometimes I wasn't.
We were all
You're
that
just being
kid.
a dick, and you're like basically go right at the screen. It's like, hey, no fair.
Well, like if I was playing by myself,
Running up the high score.
yeah, just trying to get it like as high as I could. Right. Yeah.
Yeah, no. There's no jokes there about you playing by yourself.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah. I would be right up there. I'd be as close as possible. Like I don't care.
Insert coin.
If
Yep.
there's no what do you call that? Like ethics behind
No,
it
no.
when you're playing by yourself. You don't
When
have
you're
to
playing
do-
with yourself, it's anything goes.
Yeah. That's a general rule I've stuck by.
Yeah.
You guys still have to.
Because you're just doing it for your own fun. I'm just seeing how NC-17 we can get here.
I was gonna say something about my Virtual Fighter arcade machine, but maybe I'll wait until later.
No. We're all friends here. We've all been tattooed by the same guy.
Yeah.
Oh, we all have the same diseases.
It's one way to do it.
You spend enough time, getting crushed or trying to crush or whatever, and how long can you stay inside control?
Well, did we switch gears?
I don't know.
Side control?
Yeah.
What's going on?
From duck hunt to side control.
Yeah.
I was at the crush part, and then I'm like, which way are we going on this one?
Don't know. You can take.
I think I spent 2 years in side control.
Oh.
One day.
One day.
Yeah.
That's a cool thing, eh?
Side control or this
That
wobbly thing? I'm enjoying it. I'm having, I'm like, it's like Ender's Game here. There's no up in space. The problem is when you turn the handle and things, all of a sudden up is no longer up.
It's a little weird. If it gets confused,
Oh, yeah.
the trigger will be centered.
No,
just-
there's no trigger warning. We're almost done.
Almost there. We're just slowly making sure these are all saturated and even.
No,
Interesting.
We're still waiting for Kelly.
The thing with is Kelly there? Is
Kelly
still
Kelly
on?
hasn't. She threw up her name. The offer was made, and then we've lost Kelly.
Is
So-
Kelly still on there?
We don't know. I'm not proficient
sure.
enough with the
I'm not
interwebs.
sure.
Because I feel like I've been directly talking to Kelly this whole time. That's all I care about.
It's true. I need some closure. It would be really nice if Kelly showed up so we could have some closure on this one. We could find out,
The live stream.
is
where
it
Kelly
just the
shows
tiger
up.
tail? Why is there a tiger tail? What's the significance of the tiger tail? Because your first tattoo means something.
Oh, I'd like to know what the tiger tail is for. Unless it's from like, I get the feeling it's from like an anime.
Oh, see, I'm old, so I initially thought it was an Esso commercial. You have the tiger
Put a
by the
tiger
tail.
in your tank.
Yeah,
Oh, is that? Oh my goodness.
yeah, that's how old
You
I am,
remember
Burns.
that? That's like what, with late
And-
80s, early 90s. Put a tiger in your tank.
I remember when you used to get stamps at Esso's, like
Yep.
collectible stamps.
I
on your
remember
gas.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we used to put little tigers on our trunks, and we'd close the trunk, and there'd be a little tiger tail hanging out there.
I remember when Petro Canada had those
Back when like,
Jurassic
companies
Park
cared if
books.
you liked their
Their brands.
Their brand, yeah.
Now it's just buy the gas and shut up.
Yeah. Don't look at me.
Yeah, just don't expect any service. Just
You know,
get your gas and screw off.
I was watching some really like interesting like day in the life of like in like the 50s and the 40s and stuff like that, just how people lived.
Yeah.
And you know, like there was a time, and I'm not going to get into any current political or economic stuff at all, but there was a time when like being a grocer, like just someone that stocked shelves was a career.
Yeah.
You could have a house, 2 cars, put your kids through
Well, they were
university.
talking about that. Like almost every job, if you worked at it on a full-time
Yeah.
basis, allowed you to start a family and to have a house and put groceries on.
Yeah.
You might not have 2 cars and a condo in Mexico, but you were provided a middle class life.
And you'd have enough for retirement. You had like an end goal. Because I was watching one, and it was like being a gas station
Yep.
attendant, where they inspected your car while they're doing the gas. It wasn't like, hey, you want your windows or
Yeah.
oil. They
Like-
did an
like Dick
inspection.
Assman.
Yeah,
Dick Assman made his career.
and they did a real job. Like it was a real career, and people cared.
There is one, it's funny you should mention that, because as much as I rag on Ottawa, even though
You
that's
do?
where I'm from, yeah.
We don't know where we're going with this.
Well, it is a very pretty city, and one of the things that they have, you know that
It's
place.
beautiful Ottawa.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. It's
Not like that
Island
filthy
Park
Gatineau.
It's off of Island Park Drive. There's a 1950s Esso, and they're all dressed like it's the 1950s, and they do the full service thing, and they still did as of at least
They
4
still
or
do.
5 years
Yeah,
ago.
they
They
charge
probably
like
Oh,
20
okay.
cents more for the gas.
You will pay 20
I would
cents
pay
more.
20 cents more for the experience.
But you will get the experience and you will get the service, and all the signs are, and it's an actual Esso. It's
And it's the only full service station in
it's
the
the
whole.
only full service
Probably in the whole
station.
province, I think.
Yeah. 'Cause,
Well,
I
that
mean,
sounds like an Ottawa thing.
I like
yeah.
that.
But it's really good for if you've injured your hands or something and you can't.
You can't pump your gas, but you can still drive.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that was.
They're amazing there, and it's all like.
Or if you had
19
no hands.
It's true.
Yeah.
Well,
That's a good opportunity.
Elvin Law's favorite gas station right there, folks.
well, because I injured both of my hands and I was able to drive the automatic. I couldn't drive the stick. But
Okay.
That's a
I
whole
was able
different
to
video.
drive
We got to
the-
find out what you
Yeah.
did to your hands, but you could drive.
Because I was carrying a box to the car
Okay.
and.
So it was a trigger thing.
It was like all my major injuries were from walking to the car.
Oh,
Okay, so.
You should get a truck.
Yeah, exactly.
or
So-
not walk.
I was walking down a steep hill, I fell really badly, I went flying through the air, and
Oh,
I
jeez.
got both of my hands cut really, really badly, both of my knees cut really
Oh,
badly.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
And
was that in Gatineau?
Yeah, it was,
Oh,
yeah. Like
See
I
that
just
filthy
tripped.
Gatineau.
But I'm gonna blame Walmart for selling me the vacuum that didn't work, that I was taking to the car to return, and that's why that happened.
Well, you're on notice, Walmart. We're maybe some legal action coming.
I'll blame
Yeah, so
Walmart for.
the only way that I could have the car gas was to go to this place and have them do it.
And pay 20 cents more.
Yeah, it was worth it.
I like that.
It's a beautiful gas station too. It's like the whole corner and everything. It's straight out of 1950 vibe.
That's cool. Like the
It's-
old A&Ws, how they're a big
yeah.
parking lot.
Yeah,
and
with a
people
tray.
hung out there.
I'm trying to remember. was
Servers
it
on roller
Pleasant
skates?
Park? Actually, it might be. What was it? Pleasant Park or whatever park?
It's Island Park Drive.
Island
and,
Park.
And is it Wellington at that point?
No, I know it was definitely on Island Park Drive in Wellington, but I'm trying to remember
Yeah.
the name of the.
Oh, the name
I think
of
it
the
was.
restaurant?
I think it might have been Island Park Esso. Or
Yeah, I
Pleasant
think it's
Park.
Island Park. That's
Island
right.
We're down to 4. We're gonna have to bust out a medley here, a musical medley.
Ah,
Oh,
it's all
geez.
good. It'll go. I don't
If
care.
anyone's wondering why it takes so long just to fill in black, is you have to saturate it. You know when you have like one of those water markers on those whiteboards, those erasable markers, and you try and fill an area, but it gets all like weird, and then you see all the see-through parts, and you kind of go over and it just gets lighter and darker. That's what it's like with when you use these. It's like a paintbrush kind of, and the black will stain the rest of the skin, and you got to go through and make sure you nudge it up to all the edges of the line work. You got to work your way through little curves.
Don't worry about this thing.
We're
Jason,
definitely
just ignore
worried.
it.
No, I want them to understand.
Oh, I just meant like, you know, I don't want you to feel compelled to.
Oh, we're not compelled. This is our new thing now.
I felt good about that. I felt.
It's Burns and Bazer's live stream now. We're doing it every day.
4%. I don't want you to feel like, oh my God, there's 4% left. It's
Oh
like,
no,
if it dies, it
four
dies.
people. We were losing you with the
Oh,
fighting over the address.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
We were gonna have to start singing Dolly Parton Islands in the stream.
Okay, to heck with the Esso station.
Yeah, no Esso stations.
Man, I think people were offended by the Esso shit.
Yeah.
It didn't sell.
No.
Islands in the stream.
Come in and get gas.
That is what we are.
You know what? You know when things go retro like that, I think it gives people a feeling of like a better experience.
Yeah.
Something because they get the nostalgia feeling. Like how many people? Remember when A&Ws were all like they look like kind of like they're dumps, and then they went
Yeah.
to those retro ones.
Yeah.
I fucking love going to A&W now.
Yeah.
And before I thought I was going to like
And that's from a
Some-
veterinarian.
yeah. Before I felt like I was going to like some like 70-year-old like coffee
That's
meeting
funny.
every time I went there, right? And now I fucking love A&W.
They're way better out here in
They
Ontario.
are
They
way
burn, they
better
burn the buns.
out
Like
west.
they cannot get it right in Ontario. They
That-
burn
that
the
burns my
in
buns.
AW.
Yeah, and I would
That
always
grinds
get
my
sick
gears.
when I went to the A&W. They had,
Simpsons reference.
they had really nice
They're nice ones
veggie
back.
burgers for a while, and
Oh,
then they
yeah.
got rid of them.
Oh wait, no, that
No,
was
they
that
still
was
have them. They have
Wendy's.
those
That was
burgers.
Wendy's.
Yeah.
You're talking about the Plentiful from Wendy's.
Oh, the plentiful ones, yeah.
Yeah, that was the Wendy's one. They were the best.
I haven't really been
Trust me, A&W still has the
Do
veggie.
they?
Yeah,
Okay,
they do.
good.
I think they got a new one too, like a.
Burns actually lives on that veggie burger and barbecue chips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is the two food groups.
I make a pretty amazing Wellington that has absolutely no beef in it.
I was gonna say, do you call it a beef Wellington?
It's just
Wellington.
a Wellington.
Just a Wellington.
That looks
Just
good.
call it a Wellington.
Celery Wellington.
Yeah, we're gonna be moving on to the last letter here.
Last letter.
How many percent do we have left?
We're at 14%.
This will last a while.
We've really got to start coming up with some pain or some crying or something.
Just stabbing something.
Yes, with a needle, over and over.
Man, I've been doing that the whole time.
This is what they call a death by 1,000 cuts. It's just,
Insert coin.
who'd have thought that you'd get 10,000 needles in a day and be okay?
I can't believe there were 20 people watching somebody basically get artistically impaled.
I can't believe 20 people listen to me and Burns just talk smack. If I knew how to zoom, this would be the big finale here.
There is a way to zoom within the software, but not with YouTube.
It's all good.
A flaw. It's a
I'm just working on getting closer and closer. Pretty soon, Burns is gonna have it on his cheek. He just keeps moving around. I keep moving around.
We got a good thing going.
Yeah.
Sadly, we lost Kelly.
Well, we don't know. Kelly could be driving down here right
She
now,
could be. She
just to
could
get
be.
that closure we need.
Just to get that closure.
I do want to know about the flaming tiger tail.
I'm actually kind of interested in like what style she wants. Like, is it gonna be like line work, black and gray? Does she want realism?
I'm curious too,
Is it just want
because
traditional Japanese? I don't know. Is it? I bet you it's gonna be an anime design. That sounds very like.
It seems to be the thing now, though.
you know what would be really cool is if it almost looked like a Japanese woodcut, like a hakusai type.
Oh yeah.
Wouldn't that be cool? I think that would be very cool.
Well, there's only one way to find out. Kelly either needs to come down here, or we find somebody named Kelly and we tattoo her with a tiger tail.
I googled it and there's very little.
Huh?
I think.
There's like a
huh.
tiger with a tail and the end of it is on fire.
Is it like a Charizard but a tiger?
So what I'm thinking.
Tizar?
It's almost like a Growlithe.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Hold on, we're gonna go over here. Let's see if I can do this. Well, little Growlithe action. Little Growlithe on Growlithe action.
Is what I'm thinking is if Kelly is it's just an idea and it's not based off something. If she looks at any of those, I think it's called like a kitsumi. And kitsumi, it's like a six-tailed fox.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Kasumi is
Yeah.
Yeah, if you did
six-tailed
something in
fox,
like
yeah.
that style, like they do beautiful watercolor
Yeah.
ones, from like old paintings. That'd be a cool design.
You know, it's funny, when I was at Sheridan back in the days when, you know, I was still an animator,
He's talking about the school, not the hotel.
the school, yeah.
I'm just making sure people don't get the wrong idea here.
Yeah, in a previous life, I was an animator,
Oh.
like with the paper and the flipping and the,
And now you're just very animated.
yeah. I don't,
Whoa, we got
I don't have to.
Kelly
do
has
Mickey
come back,
Mouse
thank
for-
goodness.
Kelly's back.
She's given us some closure here. It says, well, I think of having a tail only, but having the tail start from the shoulder all the way down to the elbow.
Oh, so you're talking like a big piece, Kelly.
Oh.
Are you like, do you know the style? Are you thinking black and gray, line work? Are you thinking like watercolor, like Japanese style?
Yes. We got yes. I don't know what the yes is to,
Yes to
though.
what? Yes to what, Kelly?
Yes to what? We need to
Maybe it's
know.
all of it.
We need to know.
Orange with some red.
Orange with some red.
Okay, so we got color. We're doing a
Yeah.
color tattoo.
Yeah.
From the shoulder to the elbow.
Mm-hmm.
For the
Does it
windows
spiral
to the
around?
wall.
Does it spiral around the arm?
Does it spiral around the arm is the
No,
question?
Don't influence her that way. That sounds incredibly hard.
Okay. Well, I got mine on the inside of my arm, and I heard that it was more painful than I was told it was.
Oh, we got the paint
I was
chart.
so nervous tattooing you, Kevin.
I would be. I'm known to fight a man.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't know at any point I would have got over underpassed and just destroyed it.
Well, we only know there's only one thing I can do. Just have to wait for you to lift a leg. Okay, I think we're done.
Almost there. I got a little blip left.
All right. Kelly, if you're still there, just give us a heads up. Shoot something to Burns. Shoot something to Cory. Don't shoot anything to me. I'm not worth your megabytes, your internet.
Turtle. Wait, you don't turtle with Burns, do you?
Oh, I turtle with everybody.
You turtle with Burns?
I turtle with John. I turtle with.
That's true, I have seen you turtle with John.
I turtle. That's my. Oh, I'm on FaceTime with my girlfriend. Okay.
And peneturtle.
Oh, Kelly's. So is there some way we can visit?
No, I don't know.
Oh. All right. Well.
With other software that I have, we would be able to, but because the live stream is already going, we can't.
Well, you keep us up to date, Kelly. I'll leave you in the good hands of Burns and Cory here,
Yeah.
but I need to
Do a
know.
subsequent one, maybe.
You need to
I don't
go?
know.
No, I need to know.
Oh.
I don't have to go bathroom that bad yet. You're almost done.
Okay, we are about 60 seconds from finishing, and then I'll give it a good clean, and everyone can take a look.
Gone in 60 seconds.
I am comfortable with judgment from everyone. If anyone wants to say their opinion on how I could have done a better job or how I could have done a worse job.
And then they have to come in here and hold the needle.
Yeah, then you have to come in here and do it.
Man.
Or honestly, comment on anything you think Burns should change in his life.
Yeah, there's oh man, anything will help.
And then you have to roll with him.
It's like one of those when they hold the signs and they're like, anything will help, God bless. That's where I'm at in my life. Any advice,
Yeah. Any well wishers?
clothing change, food.
They used to have, was it Shay 106 that did that? Or was it Rock 9? I think it was Rock 95. This radio station out east, they took out advertising on all the garbage bins around the city and it just said suggestion box.
Yeah, that was Rock 95.
Rock 95.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
Barry, I think.
I like to end my tattoos with a little click of the needle. It gets a little bit longer. See, as I turn it, it extends, and then I find one spot and I mark it. It's like a
That's awesome.
it's like a signature ring.
the signature. Or gotta have the signature.
Yeah, I think everything's saturated. I'm just hitting these little corners here.
That's very
Make sure I haven't missed anything.
Oh,
Small areas of
Small
saturated.
World says, I love branding. We love branding too.
There we go. Well, we are in the West, so, you know, we should all be good with branding to some degree.
These small little areas are some of the hardest spots to tattoo and saturate, but everything looks good. Everything looks like it's perfectly smooth.
Looks
Basically, after about 5 weeks, you come back, and if there's any spots, the heel a little bit lighter so it doesn't look
Yeah.
completely solid black. I have no problems. You just come in, it takes me 5 minutes to brush over a spot.
Awesome.
Skin needle scabs, it happens. There's a little bit of purple stencil here. Let me inspect everything. So what we're gonna do, and I don't know if you want to be on camera, is I'm just
Sure.
gonna put a little lotion on.
Yeah,
We're gonna let it
absolutely.
sit for a few minutes.
It
and
puts the
then,
lotion on the skin or it gets the hose.
Lotion Put on.
and then
Zoom
once-
in beauty.
And then I'm gonna let it weep for a little bit. That way your bandage doesn't fill up with too much fluid.
Yeah.
And
Cool.
and then I'll inspect everything, make sure everything's saturated,
Rock
and then we'll bandage
on.
you. And then same aftercare as last time. So yeah, we're gonna just let this sit and weep for a little bit. There's parts that are a little swollen, and there's a little bit of purple hazing
Oh,
from
yeah.
the stencil left.
Ooh,
That's not
purple
part-
haze.
It's not part of the tattoo.
Oh yeah.
That's a Jimi Hendrix song.
Cool.
Not part of the tattoo.
You can get up, you can look at it. We're
Cool.
gonna give it about 5 minutes to
This
kinda
was
get the plasma and ink out.
this was the reveal. I did a
Nice.
spot test and just didn't tell anybody.
I think it's really cool that we did a like mirror image. Yeah.
Yeah. That was way cool.
So there you go. We'll let the tattoo and Cory weep for a bit. Yeah, you'll never be factory original again.
Well, there we go.
I'll take a photo.
There we go. Here we go.
There we
I
go.
love that cardigan.
Producer.
Thanks.
Yeah.
As an old man, I got my progressives on and a cardigan. There you go,
I was
Cory.
gonna sing. Oh, here we go.
It's all you.
Cool.
Tell them about your experience. We're talking cardigans over here.
We're talking cardigans over here.
It's not quite a
Well,
sweater, but
as
it's not quite a
always,
jacket.
wow, I look tired.
No, that's really
Yeah, no, it was
I wore a
awesome.
darker
It's
green
always
one, too.
it's
It's kinda
always
similar.
awesome. It's just as awesome here as I don't know how to end that, but it's
It's awesome.
awesome.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
love branding.
everything is
I'm on
awesome.
FaceTime with my girlfriend. Well, there we go. So
Oh, we kept
you
jumping the
should
comments.
he's too modest, but you should absolutely come here and get your tattoo done by Jason.
Burns_tattoos on Instagram.
Burns_tattoos on Instagram, and I will put something in the comments as well so that you can go and you should book like right now. Like now.
2026.
That's pretty cool. All right, so I will end the live stream,
Young bread.
and that's very cool.
It's gonna be stuck in your bass guitar.
Who's getting stuck and what's getting stuck in the bass guitar?
I got tired of my wife telling me how unattractive she thought it was.
Well, she married you. It's too late
Well,
now.
but she didn't marry me with long hair.